Huawei, for the past couple of years, has been killing it with the cameras on its flagship smartphones. It all started with the P20 Pro and its triple camera setup, which only improved further on the Mate 20 Pro. The level of versatility that the cameras offer was something no other phone could do. It's early 2019, the time for the P series upgrade from Huawei, and as expected, they've gone all out on cameras with 4 different lenses, heck even a periscope underneath to attain a massive 5x optical zoom and some major improvements to low-light photography. All of this sounds really good in theory, right? But how does it compare to the single 12-megapixel shooter on the Pixel 3? Is the master of photography dethroned? Or does Google's computational algorithms trump the hardware prowess of the P30 Pro? You be the judge. Hey guys, this is Sumukh from TechPP, and let me tell you all beforehand, the Mate 20 Pro was one of my favorite smartphones of 2018, so I was really excited to see what Huawei brings to the table this year, and I'm certainly impressed. Before I tell you why, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell icon to make sure you stay updated with our latest videos. Let's get on with the video now. The P30 Pro has a primary 40-megapixel f/1.6 lens, which produces some really crisp images. The photos, however, are captured at 10 megapixels but still have plenty amount of details and are very contrasty, making them look extremely pleasing to the eye. Highlights and shadows are handled well, although at times the software tends to over-sharpen images, making them look a tad artificial. If you compare the shots in daylight with those from, let's say, the Pixel 3 or the Galaxy S10 or even the iPhones, they look slightly artificial in terms of color reproduction and saturation levels, and the dynamic range as well seems slightly inconsistent at times during our testing. The P30 Pro still manages to take some good-looking shots, but wait, this isn't even the best part about it. There's a 20-megapixel ultra-wide lens which can let you fit in a lot more into the frame, or when used properly, can even be a tool to create a new wallpaper for yourself. It's that good. Smartphone manufacturers, if you're putting in multiple cameras, you need to put in a wide-angle lens. How often you use it in everyday life can be debatable, but trust me, it's fun to play around with for sure. Let's now talk about one of the key highlights of the P30 Pro, its zoom capabilities. I say one of the key highlights because we haven't even gone to low light yet, and that's something that will blow your mind, so make sure you stay till the end and maybe give this video a like right now to let us know that you're enjoying the video thus far. Anyhow, let's take a look at a couple of zoom shots now. This building, for example, is shot with 50x digital zoom. Looks pretty ordinary, you may think, but wait till you see the original shot. Can you even spot the building? It's just insane, right? The statue in the next image is far down the road, and again, you can see how close you can get with the zoom capabilities. Even the 10x hybrid zoom shot looks totally usable. Time to spot the subject again. Do you see a pigeon perched on the building here? No? Well, the P30 Pro can see what your eyes can't. Here you go. Unbelievable, right? While this seems fun and crazy, the creepiness aspect of it is debatable. If not 50x, the 10x zoom surely brings a new perspective to your subject, which is the intended benefit of having such powerful zoom capabilities. What's impressive is that there's autofocus even at 50x zoom, and the stabilization as well makes it certainly usable. Now's the time you're in for a surprise. Remember how Google's night sight on the Pixel 3 blew all our minds with what it could do in low light? Well, Huawei made a big deal about its low light photography too, and boy were they serious. Be it artificial lighting or low light, heck even pitch darkness, the P30 Pro, God knows from where, captures so much light and literally gives you night vision. This shot, for example, of the night sky took 48 seconds to be captured while mounted on a tripod, but the end result? It's absolutely stunning. I mean, our naked eyes weren't able to see these many stars, but the P30 Pro just plugged them out of the adjacent galaxy and put them into this shot. Incredible. How about daily scenarios though? We used the Pixel 3's night sight mode and the default mode on the P30 Pro to see how they compare, and as with everything we've talked about now, we were blown away. In scenarios where the Pixel 3, even with night sight, can't produce a usable image, the P30 Pro just shines quite literally with its shots. For a moment, it's really hard to decipher how such a small sensor is able to capture so much light, that too with such a quick shutter speed. Take a look at some more samples and you'll know what we're saying. There's even a night mode in the camera app, which, to be honest, we don't really know what it's there for because the default mode itself does a splendid job. Of course, it's handy for those long exposure shots like the starry sky which we showed you earlier. Also, the night mode can be used even with the wide angle lens and the zoom lens, so that can be pretty handy. The camera flash? And that's officially just a torch now. You must be wondering why we haven't spoken about selfies. Well, that's because selfies is one area where Huawei is still lagging behind the competition. Not saying that selfies are bad, they're just not up to the mark of, say, the Pixel 3. Videography as well has improved from the P20 Pro, and you can also use the zoom capabilities while shooting videos, which is nice. The Huawei P30 Pro is a smartphone photographer's dream come true. While photography in low light is what takes the cake, daylight shots lack consistency and can be improved, especially with regards to color reproduction and dynamic range. The amount of options though that you get with the cameras is exceptional, and as much as the whole debate of smartphone cameras cannot replace DSLRs goes, the gap is surely decreasing and Huawei is certainly leading the way. Hope you enjoyed watching the video. Do keep a tab on our Twitter handle, which you can find in the description, to find more such amazing shots. And until next time, may the tech be with you.